Hi. How's it going?
I'm so warm.
It's so hot.
It's like 82 degrees.
It's 76 in here right now.
It feels like 1,000.
Yeah. I know most people get like happier during the summer because the sun comes out. You're like vitamin D. Kids are out of school. So you like grow up with this idea that summer's supposed to be fun. That's
no.
I'm not having fun.
It just started.
I get like more depressed during the summer.
Why?
I really hate being hot.
Yeah, I hate being hot too.
Would way rather be cold any day of the week.
Like they both suck.
But with being cold, you can like easily put on layers.
Yeah.
That's well within your control. But being too hot,
Yeah.
there's only so many options you've got.
Yeah, that's true. I was at a park today that had like a splash pad thing with the kids. It was so bloody hot and there's no shade like anywhere. And I'm just like getting beaten by the sun and random water guns.
Oh,
Which I was like,
it's not bad. Nice little cool off.
yeah.
Every once in a while.
One kid got me like real good in the back.
Mm.
And he was like, sorry, but you were in the way. And I was like, okay, don't like the attitude.
Yeah,
but
you could
also
hold that.
like, can you do it again?
Totally hate the attitude, but one more time, please.
Una más.
One more time.
How are you?
Besides the heat, pretty good. I've been like very full of existential dread lately. Like, what am I doing? What's going on? The world is so small. I'm like, what is my purpose here? You know, what was I made for?
Yeah. I'm not going to go into the song, but I really want to.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I have been not sleeping very well either. And I think part of it, I'm just like, what's happening?
Yeah. My anxiety lately.
Give me answers.
Wild. And my ADHD. Oh my God.
Wild combo. I'm excited to tell you things.
Oh my God. I'm excited too.
Last episode, I made this comment where I said I can never like keep secrets.
Mm-hmm. This is a secret that you're not keeping. And you're going to tell everybody?
No, it's my own secret.
Oh.
I said in the last episode, I have a hard time keeping my own secrets.
Yeah.
And like, if I don't tell you something right away, it like eats me alive. But I've been like harboring this one for
How long?
a couple days.
Which I feel like I know what it is.
Me. Really?
I feel like I do.
Oh my God, I want you to guess.
Is San Diego coming to visit?
How did you know?
The look on your face and like what we have previously talked about, like after your guys' FaceTime date.
Did we even talk about that?
Briefly, but you were like, he wants to come up and visit. And I clocked that hard and was like, that bitch is coming.
Yeah.
When?
The weekend after 4th of July.
My God. Is he going to stay with you?
Mm-hmm.
You love to dish out advice that you don't take.
100%.
Very cool. Honestly, same.
We all do.
Yeah. Let's maybe think on that one, though.
Well, it's already been thought.
You haven't talked to the girls about it, though.
Like this, I don't want to talk about this guy, like on the pod or like, obviously I will with like you and Charles, but like, I don't know.
So are we going to edit all this out?
No, like I don't mind saying this part, but like I don't want to like tell people anything really other than that.
Why?
I don't know. I just like don't. Like I just feel like I don't know.
Who are you? What's going on?
Oh, what's going on here?
Do you feel well?
No. I'm embarrassed about how many people I've like talked about on the pod just to come on the pod again and be like, well, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, but that's like everybody's experience right now. It's not just yours.
I know. I just like maybe something should be like a little bit more private.
And then what are we going to talk about? If we can talk about your dating life.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can talk about it, but
I mean, you don't have to. But.
I don't know what it is. I just feel for some reason with this person, like I don't want to like say too much, and I don't want to, because I think also when I talk about it a lot, I like get my hopes up.
Yeah.
And I'm really tired of being disappointed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So who knows? But I feel like I've done a good job of like with just getting to know him and stuff, like being very kind of surface and like I don't really want to get to know him over the phone.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get to know him in person, because we all know that I've had my fair share of getting to know people over the phone and meeting them and not really liking them, but continuing to date them because I had already put in effort.
Well, and like I feel like had already kind of built up maybe a perception of what they could be potentially in your head and not necessarily who they actually are.
Right. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Also, I'm just so scared that like any person that I date, I'm just like, oh, is this just fucking another test? I'm so done. Like I don't want to date anymore if it's not going to be like the real deal.
Yeah, but how do you ever know?
I know you don't, but like it's just so frustrating. And I got off the apps. Like, what am I even doing? I was like, I'm not going to date right now.
Yeah.
I went on the apps in San Diego just for like a peek. I never had like intentions of like meeting anyone.
Yeah. Have you deleted it now though?
I mean, it's just been on pause. Like I didn't I haven't been on it. Hand to God.
Let's cut to the last episode where you're like, I'm going to delete that now that I'm home.
Well, do you know why I keep it?
Why?
Because I like to look at his picture.
Oh my God. Follow him on Instagram or something.
I do.
Okay, look there.
All right, I will. But it's been paused since I came back. Like I haven't swiped at all.
Well, do you want to debrief on the pod or would you rather talk about it later? Because I haven't heard anything about this man since your guys' FaceTime date. Or is there like even really that much
There's
to
not
debrief?
really even that much to say. Like, we messaged back and forth on Hinge for like 2 days or something when I was in San Diego. And then I told him I came home. And so like I was like, all right, it's done. And he was like, I thought we both were like, yeah, okay. And nothing's going to happen from this, obviously.
Yeah.
And he gave me his number and was just like, if you're ever in San Diego, like hit me up. And I was like, for sure. Like never going to happen, but like for sure.
Yeah.
And then I texted him, I don't know why, just to like, so he had my number and we chatted a little bit, but it was all like very surface level, like really did not think anything would ever come from it. And then we just stopped talking for like a few days and I forgot about him. I was just like,
yeah, out of sight, out of mind. Also,
yeah.
like,
also he's there, I'm
happen.
here. Like,
yeah,
like being so realistic. And then he had mentioned something about the Space Needle when we were talking previously, and I sent him. I was driving past a Space Needle, and like I don't know why, but I just took a dumb photo of it, and I sent it to him. And like we've been talking ever since, but like I don't know why. I don't get it. Also, he's so hot.
He is very attractive.
But like I'll never tell him that.
No, you can't.
No,
you can't let him know.
Because I don't think he knows.
You have to bring him down a couple notches. Oh, good. I love a hot man that just doesn't know.
I mean, I'm sure he knows, but like
keep him there if he doesn't.
The way he looks like he'd be a douchebag that like cheats on girls and like fucks around, and like maybe he does. I've been known to not read people right, so.
Also, you've never met him.
Never met him.
You have no idea what he's like in real life.
Yeah.
But
he gives off a vibe at the moment of being like very humble.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, but you can be humble and still be a dick. and like cheat on girlfriends.
Sure. But who knows?
It's all a facade.
I hope not, but
Me too.
I also feel like I've been through this rodeo time and time again.
It's not your first rodeo?
It's not my first rodeo. Nothing shocks me anymore. If something ends, I'm like, yeah.
Knew that was coming.
All right.
Okay. Very cool.
And now I'm in my I don't want to fucking date era.
And here you are.
What can I say?
They just can't stay away from you.
I'm just so pretty.
You are gorgeous.
I'm going to Pride next weekend. Really
That's going to be fun.
about that, yeah.
Well, I work on Saturday and on Sunday. And I have an engagement party to go to on Sunday.
For gay people?
Nope.
Oh, it's kind of rude to do your engagement party on Pride if you're not gay.
I'll let them know. I'll tell them.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
They don't live in the country, so I don't know if they really thought about it. You know, I don't think it was done intentionally.
I don't know.
Is it feeling homophobic?
It is. I'm feeling a little bit
attacked,
triggered.
They thought of you and planned it on that day specifically.
That basic bisexual bitch.
We're targeting her.
I feel it.
And then Chelsea's gonna be with her man's gonna be in town.
I just he's like a cartoon character in my head, to be completely honest. Like, love her so much, and like if she's happy, I'm happy. But like,
yeah.
His name, for starters.
I actually really like the name.
Yeah.
I like his name. But because I haven't met him and like I don't have like a face to a name or like anything to go off of at all.
Yeah.
He also feels like
a cartoon character.
Or like an imaginary friend.
Yeah. And like when she talks to him on the phone, I'm like, she's not talking to anyone.
She's talking to herself.
She's talking to herself. This is made up. This is her Jeremy.
She is an actress.
Like I've also never known her in a relationship. I've only known her in like failing situationships.
Jesus.
Which like same.
Yeah.
She's never known me in a relationship.
That's true.
So
I've never really, besides the guy you dated in high school.
Who did I date in high school?
Jordan.
Oh.
I think that's the only person I've ever been around you that you've dated.
I don't think him and I dated.
You wouldn't consider that?
He just had sex with me.
I like the way you put that.
Thank you. It was very intentional.
Yeah. I got that. Good for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Because like you were either in college, all the other people that you dated, or you were in a different country. So I've never like interacted with you closely in a relationship.
That's true. Except for that one time, Haley and I came to.
Oh, yeah.
But
I knew that like she was on, like it was all on the DL.
Yeah. That was so uncomfortable. That whole relationship.
Still can't believe you guys came to that apartment.
I know, it's weird.
I found those what's that game called? Heads Up videos, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I told you that I texted her, right?
Yeah.
That's a fun story. So I was going to San Diego, right? And my ex-girlfriend, very like toxic relationship we had. She lives there or she's from there. I don't know if she lives there anymore. I honestly don't know. But I texted her and I was like, I don't know why. I don't know what came over me. I think I was just feeling lonely and just like
I tried to tell her no.
in need of connection. And I was like, this is a really bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. And so I was just like, hey, is this Haley? Is this your number? She was like, who's this? And I was like, Elle. And she was like, radio silence. Literally nothing. So that's awkward for me.
Very cool.
But I actually am very glad she didn't respond, because what am I doing?
Yeah.
Who do I think I am?
Your spirits were like, don't.
No, they gave me several bruises that week.
They intervened.
Yeah. I feel like my hair is disgusting. I was out on, so the family I work for has a boat. They just got a brand new boat. It's like the most expensive luxury.
It's a little small.
Wakeboarding boat. Most expensive one on the market. And we went out on it today and my hair got blown all around. Got sunscreen in my hair.
You're giving beachy. You're giving like
San Diego.
No.
Okay.
Like Italy, like a vacation in Italy or like Greece.
Amalfi Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Like I could see you on a super yacht.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I belong.
I know. That's where you will be.
Yeah. When I make all my money.
That's your future.
Yeah.
Can I come?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a fun sleepover with Allie last night. She came over and we got a little dinner and sat on my deck and talked. We love to yap as well.
Yeah.
I'm a good yapper.
You are a good yapper.
I've found. And then we watched the first episode of Love Island US, which I haven't ever been into because they, at least the first season,
their accents are so boring.
So ugly. They filmed it in like fucking Vegas. And I was like, this is not the experience I signed up for. Like, you guys need to be in a different country in the sunshine somewhere. Like, I don't want the fact like tourists could literally just yell up to your hotel.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like the closeness of them to society.
They were in hotels?
Ruined it for me. I mean, I assume so. Like one of the hotels.
It's called Love Island. I
honestly don't know where they filmed it, but it was like on the strip. So I don't know how that works. I don't know.
That's so
and I watched like the first episode and I hated everybody in it. And I was like, I'm done. This isn't happening.
Yeah.
So I've stuck to Australia and UK exclusively. But the writer texted me about this season and was like, you should watch it. It's good. And so I started it and they are indeed in Fiji. So a different country in the sun.
Island.
Exactly. And I only watched the first episode. One of the contestants on it is from a TV show, a UK version of Traitors that I watched and really liked.
So he's from the UK?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he's got a nice accent, which is nice to listen to and hear.
Yeah.
And then there's a girl that just came on as Bombshell, and she's from Australia.
Have you seen any of the bombshells for the UK one yet? Like the blonde.
Omar just came in.
Oh, okay.
I'm like really, really behind.
You're really
I tried to watch the other night and it would not load. It kept just being like error.
Oh, no.
Error.
Maybe I was watching. No, I don't think so.
I thought about that and I thought about texting you, but then I was like, if she's watching it, I'm not going to be like,
stop.
Right.
We share an ITV account.
I wonder if you can have more than one like profile. Like, you know how Netflix has that, so that more than one person can watch at a time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Let's look into that. Maybe
we'll look into it.
Otherwise, that's my plans for tomorrow night. So if you could not watch it tomorrow night, that'd be great.
That's my plan for tomorrow night.
Fuck.
We can rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Well, if we're watching different episodes, like surely.
It wouldn't. I'll try it again today with you.
I don't think
here.
I was watching though because
it was.
I haven't watched in a while.
Monday, I think.
No, I hadn't watched since last weekend. I think. So I don't know.
I restarted Grey's Anatomy instead.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. The first seasons of it are pretty good. Like, I love when the full cast is there.
Before they all die in a plane crash.
Yeah, not all of them, just a couple.
Well, more of them should have.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I started working with a mentor. And she's also basically a therapist. And I've been doing shadow work with her.
Which is?
Oh, you don't know what shadow work is?
No.
Shadow work is drudging up past traumas, getting to the root of your trauma, feeling it, going back to the moments, reliving it and sitting with it and talking about it. I was just sobbing. But it's very cathartic. Like after I did it, I was like, whoa, I feel like
better.
Yeah. I mean, I have to keep doing it, but
yeah. Does this person have a degree?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Very cool.
But it's like spiritual therapy. Yeah.
Cute. I love that for you.
Thank you.
I see a psychiatrist every once in a while. Well, like every few months, so I can get my ADHD medication and my Wellbutrin. But I thought about going back to therapy the other day.
We all should.
Yeah. So now we're going to do questions. Okay, then we'll talk about the one that relates to what we were just talking about. And Allie and I talked about this last night, actually. And like the phenomena, because I saw a TikTok recently also of the amount of men that put like they're in therapy on their dating apps. And it's like hard now to figure out who's in therapy because they're like actually care about bettering themselves, or who's just in therapy because it's like cool to do or like makes you look better to women.
Interesting.
And like who's using that against women, and like who actually even is in therapy. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like made a full circle now where it's like not good anymore.
Okay.
And so I was talking to her about it. And she had a great take. She said therapy isn't a personality trait, which
True.
I love that. But my question is, are men bragging or flaunting going to therapy on dating apps a red flag?
I haven't seen a ton of that on dating apps. Like I have seen it, but not as much as your question is
alluding.
I don't think it's a red flag. I think if you're bragging about it, that's a red flag. Like if you've gone to therapy, great. Like I don't think everyone needs to know about it.
Right.
And if you've gone to therapy and it's like really helped you and you feel so much better and like you're proud of yourself for going, and that's why you want to share that, and like you're proud of how far you've come emotionally, and like you feel like you are emotionally regulated and able to contribute positively to a relationship, then by all means.
Yeah, I think that was my take on it too, was like if you are putting together a dating app and in your bio, or like one of the first things is you being like, I go to therapy, or like one of the few men that does therapy, or like, no.
Yeah, no.
Like you just shouldn't say it. If you're going to therapy, you're not bragging about it, or like you shouldn't feel the need to tell everybody.
Yeah, it is funny because not too long ago, men going to therapy was like,
yes,
you couldn't like drag a man to go to therapy.
Literally. And now all of them are supposedly like, I'm in therapy.
Also, have they just done online BetterHelps for like one session? Yeah. Because that doesn't count.
Yeah.
If you've not like bawled your eyes out in therapy and reflected deeply on your past, that's not therapy.
If your therapist can't tell me your childhood trauma or your best friend's name, you're not doing therapy.
No.
Okay, going back to my original high thought. So when I go to make a frozen pizza, I take it out of the freezer. I look at the back. I look at the temperature that you need to set the oven to. I turn on the oven, and then I like unpackage the pizza and set it there and walk away and like let the oven preheat. Do you think that when they're making the cook times for frozen pizza, they're calculating that like defrost time into it? Or do you think that they are just assuming that you're taking the pizza from straight frozen and putting it into the oven?
Before it's defrosted?
Right.
No.
So do you think that if I'm taking the pizza out and letting it sit out, I should decrease the amount of cook time because it's already defrosted a little bit?
This is a crazy high thought.
I know.
That's so funny. I mean, I do the same thing. Or actually, I put it in while it's still preheating.
That's insane. Do you burn your pizzas?
I don't make pizza that often.
Yeah.
So.
But when you do?
I don't think so. I'm like a hawk on it. Like I check it all the time.
Okay.
So that is an interesting question though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why does muscle weigh more than fat? And is that fair? Because I
is it fair?
Personally don't think it is. I have a couple things I'd like to talk to the big man upstairs about, and
my
that
God.
is maybe number one on my list. Because I've been on this little journey, and I haven't lost that much weight. I feel
my
better.
God, that's so funny.
But holy God.
Can you ask it one more time?
Why does muscle weigh more than fat? And is that fair?
Is it fair? No,
No.
it's not fair. However, it makes sense.
Why? Because it takes up more space in your body? Does it? I literally don't know the
'Cause it's
science behind it.
It's heavier.
Why?
It's like denser. Fat is just like I don't know. I always think of fat as like being like marshmallow fluff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's not dense.
Sure.
And I always think of muscle as being like a slab of like steak.
Yeah.
It's like I know, but like it's thick and like
Mm-hmm.
the more you work it, the bigger it gets. Therefore, obviously, the heavier it becomes. But then it erases the fat. Like I totally get it because when I get on the scale,
Yeah.
like I've been on a workout
yeah.
regime for like regime. That's not-
Routine.
routine.
Regime. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, it does feel frustrating when like you get on the scale and it doesn't seem like you've lost any weight,
Yeah.
but it is most likely because you've gained muscle and you've lost fat. And
Yeah.
you can't tell that from a scale. You have to do like body composition measuring and all that.
I definitely should have measured when I started my 75 medium, but
Yeah.
I did stand in the mirror the other day and like compared it just in my hand to like my before pictures.
Your hand?
Like I held my phone in my hand and like looked in the mirror and like back and forth.
Yeah.
And it definitely, I think I look better.
I think you've lost weight.
Thank you so much for saying that.
You're welcome.
Do you think giving birth is kind of cringe / embarrassing?
1000%.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
What about it? That's my last question, so we can unpack that one a little deeper.
It's just the most vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Like you're spread eagle.
Yep.
There's several people around you.
Yep.
There's a high chance you're going to shit yourself.
Well, and Miss Allison Turner last night, or Allison McLean, was talking to me, and because...
And she's a delivery nurse?
No. She works in like gastroenterology office. So,
okay.
But she went to nursing school, and she's terrified of being pregnant,
Is she pregnant?
And giving birth. No,
Oh, okay.
but we've talked about it before, and because she knows so much about it, she's like, I'm scared to do it. Just like a lot of flight attendants, like stop flying altogether because they're like, I know too much about airplanes and like how they work and stuff like that.
Combust.
Sure. And she was talking about the fact that some people, like, it's not even just, you could have diarrhea. Which, like, I had never thought about. Like, anytime I'd ever panicked about shitting on the delivery, I was like, it'll be like a normal poo, right? But no. What are my chances it's going to be diarrhea? Like, they're so high.
Stop. They're not high.
Baby. I have the worst luck with that kind of stuff. Like, whatever the worst possible scenario could be for Lauren, that's what it's going to be.
Well, you're speaking that into existence. Don't speak it into existence.
I don't speak on it often. I just, experience it.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. I definitely don't think I'm going to shit myself.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
If you get an epidural, you have to get a catheter, which means they're shoving a little tube up your pee hole. Like the whole bit of
There's
it.
nothing about childbirth that I'm like, that looks fun. I would like to do that.
Yeah. You get hemorrhoids after because you push so hard. Excuse me? You have to wear a diaper for weeks.
Yeah. No, it's not glamorous.
No.
No.
And then people choose to do that again.
And husbands are like,
The videos of men like fainting in the delivery room.
Well, and also like I hope to God this never happens to me, but I feel like it's happened many a time to women where your partner sees you give birth and then like sees your vagina open very, very wide, possibly you shitting yourself
10 centimeters wide,
and just
has to just ignore the fact that they saw that.
And like how I just don't know, like if someone's really gonna have to love you to like see that and also want to fuck you after, not immediately after, but
right. I definitely don't want my husband anywhere down by the action. I would like him up here. He doesn't. I don't want you to see that.
No. I was weirdly thinking about childbirth today, actually.
Oh my gosh,
which is funny.
What about?
Just the like C-sections and like giving birth vaginally and like the little poops that sometimes happen. If I do, it's just gonna be like a little like
just a little teeny tiny thing,
a little drop. Boop, boop, be like, oops.
Oh my goodness, so sorry. I wonder if you could get like a colonoscopy the day before, or do like the prep for a colonoscopy the day before you give birth, so then like nothing is in your system.
I wouldn't
recommend.
No. I think also the doctors are so used to it that it doesn't faze them. I know like internally it's mortifying.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. But that does give me like a little bit of solace as long as no one else is down there. But I could 1000% see my mother.
Oh my God.
Just like
she's going to have like a camcorder.
But
so you can watch it later.
That makes me feel so sick. I don't know if I can have my mom in the delivery room, to be so honest with you.
There's like a small part of me that wants to just like, if I go into labor, like not tell anybody. Like not tell my parents, not tell my husband, just like disappear
into the woods
and have the baby all by myself and then clean up, like obviously go to the hospital and like have medical help. And then
what if you're with your family?
I gotta go, guys.
Right.
Just so that nobody has to witness that. And then I can like clean up and like the baby then will be cute. And then I can just come home and be like, surprise.
That's wild. You know what else is wild is my grandpa, my mom's dad, didn't meet her until she was like 1 year old because he was at war. Isn't that crazy? And like so many people in that generation have that same story.
Yeah. Well, I guess that might be us soon too, because
the draft is here.
The draft is here.
But it ends at 26 or so, I think.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Us old pieces of shit.
There was a guy that came over to the house of the family that I work for the other day, and the mom was like, he's kind of cute. Should I like see if he's single? And I was like if that sounds fun for you, be my guest. But like I wasn't really feeling it. And she comes back and she goes, okay, so he is single, but he just got out of a 4-year relationship and he's 25. So he's got some baggage and he's younger. And I was like, yeah.
It's going to be a no for me.
And it already was a no.
Yeah.
But that solidifies it.
5.
Yeah. Ugh. That feels like eons ago.
I don't remember her.
Crazy. If you were 40 and unmarried, would you settle for someone you knew would make a good partner and shared all the same values as you, even if you weren't attracted to them or like you weren't really in love with them? But like it was like your last chance to have kids and you want to have kids. And like there's this guy and he's like great on paper. He's a good person. You're just like not 1,000% like in love with him or attracted to him. Like you would still have a good life. It just wouldn't be like the like fireworks romance love.
That's a hard one.
I know.
I don't know. Because, like, if it was my only chance at having kids, for sure. But if there was, like, an opportunity to have kids, like, by myself or adopt or something,
Well, that's always on the table.
then I wouldn't know.
So you would rather just...
I'd rather be single or figure it out by myself than settle
Yeah.
for something that's less than what I expect.
Yeah.
And like having someone perfect on paper is nice. Like that's good. But I just feel like it'd be very lackluster. I'd just be like bored all the time and like not really enjoy my life.
Yeah.
And I want joy.
For sure. Okay.
What about
Good.
you?
Same. I only want kids if I have a partner that I'm like super in love with and like want to share that experience with. Like I don't want kids for the sake of having kids.
Yeah.
Like if I never get married, then I'm never going to have kids. Like that's just because I don't want to do it alone.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But if I ever get to the point where I've always wanted to be a mom more than I've wanted to be a wife.
Right. Whereas I'm the opposite. Like I would prefer to be a wife, I think. If I had to choose.
If I ever got to the point where I was like, I need to have kids, I would figure out how to do it all like by myself. And like I say that with
Spearsing the camera right now. Sorry.
I mean, I can't tell. Are we gonna have to do like a little
a little
like a little blur? If at any point while I'm single in my life and decide that I need to be a mom, I would do it by myself and like figure it out. But I know that I have obviously like people that would help.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next one.
Mm-hmm.
If you were living in Nazi Germany, would you have been complacent? Like really think about that, because I think it's easy for us to say like yeah or no, of course not. We would like fight back, we would try to hide Jews and like this, that, and the other, but realistically that was such a crazy time that if you were found out, you would be treated just the same as the Jews were being treated, if not worse, because you're like turning your back on your country in a sense.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd be complacent. I think that I feel like I talked about this with you and maybe even on the pod, but I feel like no, I was with my parents. Sometimes it's like very hard for me to function because I'm like so empathetic, and I know that sounds kind of crazy to say. No, I'm being really dramatic, but I feel things so much that sometimes it's like I haven't watched the news in forever. I haven't watched Hassan in forever because I like quite simply just like I can't, because once I start, I won't stop. It'll be like all I can think about. I'll spiral into oblivion. Yeah. And I know that it's super privileged for me to sit here and like keep it at an arm's distance of like everything that's going on in the world and just like turn a blind eye, which you could argue is complacency. But if it was like on my doorstep, like happening in front of me and within like arm's reach of who I could help, I absolutely would 1000%. And like, fuck whatever the consequences are, because...
But like, what if you had a family and like your family could be killed or tortured or whatever if you did that? Like, would you...
I just think it's really unfair. I would have a hard time looking past like... obviously my family's life is very valuable and it's very valuable to me, but so is that other person's life. That other person has a family that is very valuable to them. They are a valuable person. Like no one is more valuable than the next. Yeah. So like it is what it is. Like that person deserves to live. We all do. So like we should all try, or at least I would see like we should all try our hardest.
When I said family, I meant like your children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry, kids.
Yikes.
I mean, hopefully I don't get caught, but
hopefully.
and like I would want to raise my kids with the values of helping people, especially when you know that something bad and wrong is happening, to stand up and do the right thing, even if that means consequences. But it is crazy the amount of like propaganda and shit that Germany was spewing at the time, like genuinely convinced a lot of people that Hitler was doing the right thing.
Yeah, not unlike times today.
True.
Still a little less violent, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
What about you?
I don't think I would have been complacent. I also am very empathetic to the point where like it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's just a quick side story. I was having dinner with my grandparents and my parents for Father's Day, and my mom had mentioned one of her friends' moms had passed away. And I looked at my grandma, and like I just saw in her eyes and like in her face that she was thinking like that's me next. You know?
Yeah.
And it like I could like feel her energy, and like I could also see her try not to think about it and like try to like be in the moment and like enjoy our dinner and stuff, but like I just like felt this like sense of like sadness.
Yeah.
And it like I almost had to get it from the table. I was trying to keep it together. Like it made me so sad. And like whenever I see old people, especially like by themselves, it just like I'm gonna cry right now. Like it makes me so sad.
We celebrated Father's Day a day early because I worked late on Sunday, and so we had this conversation where I was like, I think I'm way too empathetic for the world. Like it just gets to be too much at that Father's Day dinner too.
Interesting.
Because my dad really loves Taco Del Mar, so he goes to this one Taco Del Mar like almost every single day for lunch, and so he's gotten really close with the guy that works there every single day, and they obviously like talk, and I've gone in a couple times with him, and he's always like excited to see us together. And when we do ski racing, sometimes we stop on our way up to Snoqualmie, and so we'll be together, and he's like, oh my gosh, like it's so cute that you guys hang out and spend time together. Like he's just the sweetest man ever.
Did he die?
No.
Oh.
But he was asking my dad, like, oh, what are you doing for Father's Day this weekend? And my dad was like, we're going to celebrate a little bit early on Saturday. And my wife's making meatloaf because that's like one of my dad's favorite meals. And my mom makes a really good meatloaf. And the guy's face was kind of like, ugh, like that's what you want for Father's Day dinner? Like you can have anything. And he's not from the United States. So I also don't know if he's ever eaten meatloaf or if that's, something in the repertoire.
I love meatloaf, but like the name,
horrifying.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people grew up not eating great meatloaf either. So, and he was like, no, it's really good. My dad to this guy was like, no, it's really good. Like I'll bring you a plate.
Aww.
And so after we ate dinner, like we had to eat a little extra early.
Stop.
My dad, like genuinely, he was like, I have to bring a plate to Juan later. And so my mom, after we like ate dinner and cleaned up, packed up a little Tupperware thing of like everything that we ate for dinner to take down to him so that he could like share our Father's Day dinner with him. And this man, so his son works at another like fast food place across the parking lot because the guy that works at Taco Del Mar doesn't have the hours to give to his son to like pay him to work there with him. And his dream is to like buy this franchise location so that he can own it. And it just made me so sad because he's like such a good guy and such a hard worker, and he like is doing all the things to like that you should be doing to achieve success, and it's still not happening because it's so fucking hard to do here. And then Elon Musk is driving around in a fucking like Cybertruck and with more money than he'll ever know what to do with. And this poor man can't buy a franchise Taco Del Mar.
Yeah.
I literally teared up when I was talking to them about it. So.
Anyway, back to Nazi Germany.
Just girls that feel a little too hard.
I think about this a lot, actually. And I thought about it a lot even before I ever lived in Germany. I don't think I would have been complacent. I think I would have been able to help as much as I could. But I always thought about myself, like I always thought that I would be just me. I never thought about it from like I have a family standpoint. And so when I was writing that question, that was what I was thinking about today. And I just like, that's such a tough one because like you want to protect, if you have children, like obviously you want to protect the people that you love and all of that. But you're right. At the same time, it's like everyone else's lives are valuable and their race
somebody else's
being
child
demolished.
Parent, brother, sister.
I think, but also like if I were actually me in that time, the empathy that I feel, I just don't know if I would have been able to be successful because I feel like those feelings would just be so big.
Like all consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to Europe when I was like 8 as a family, and part of that was going to Germany, and we went to Munich, and we went to the concentration camp there, which is like one of the biggest ones. And it was like the most depressing experience of my entire life. And it was crazy because the weather was actually really nice like the whole time we'd been there. And then the second we got to Dachau, it like got rainy and gray and stormy. And then the second we left, it like cleared up and was like pretty again. It was just like the heaviest, horrible feeling.
Yeah. I never went to the concentration camps because I can't.
Yeah.
I would just be crying the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's...
My little 8-year-old brain like obviously knew like the history and the heaviness of it, but it didn't fully compute. If I went back today, like...
Yeah.
You'd have to take me out.
Yeah.
A stretcher or something.
I get it.
I wouldn't be able to like move, be debilitated.
I just feel like so emotionally charged and moved by like so many things. And it's like tiring. Like takes
a lot of feelings.
It is a lot of feelings. And what I think is interesting is you and I don't like share outwardly how emotional like we feel things, how deeply we feel things, how emotional we are on the outside or on the inside, because when I think about you, I don't think
emotional.
And maybe you think that about me, I don't know, but I don't think most people would think that about me, and I don't think most people would think that about you.
I don't think most people would think that about me, but I mean, I cry at everything.
Yeah.
Like, even when we've watched movies before, and it's been, like, we all went and saw Barbie together, and, like, during the emotional, like, mother scene, wept.
Yeah.
And you and Chelsea were both like...
No, I cried.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That happens to me every day.
Yeah.
Cry.
Yeah.
At anything. A cute TikTok, weeping. So I am very emotional. I guess I'm just not very emotional towards other people.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm good at like, if it's stuff that like really affects me, like if I'm going through like a breakup or something, I'll like pretty rarely cry in front of other people about that kind of stuff.
I hate crying in front of other people.
It just feels like very like I'm looking for attention.
Right.
And like
it feels very dramatic.
Couldn't be me.
No.
I hate being the center of attention and like in situations like that. So I very much like put on a good front and like a strong face and just cry myself to sleep later by myself, obviously.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun times. Good stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you have anything else you want to say or add?
I don't think so. We are going to go down to 2 episodes a month.
Yeah, we kind of already have been doing that, but we talked about lessening the load for both of us. I think when I first had this idea, it was because I had nothing else going on. And then when we decided to like actually like do it, still had nothing going on. And for a long time, I had nothing going on. And now I got stuff going on.
Just got a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. So, yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to do it every single week.
Yeah.
And I would love to get back to a point where we can do it every single week. But I think for now, twice a month, every other week.
Yeah.
I think that feels good.
Yeah. I mean, you got to prioritize the things that are going to benefit you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, with that being said, we're done.
If you're listening, you can watch us on YouTube.
Yes.
You can find us by searching Babble Riot in the search bar.
Yes.
If you are listening on YouTube, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a like.
Mm-hmm.
Comment. What's a high question you have? Or just like a silly Billy or a deep question like Elle came with today. We were on very different wavelengths with our questions. Give us a comment. Ask us a question.
We have gotten a couple comments.
Oh my
on
gosh.
Things.
Cute.
Yeah. Also, our last episode, I said we had 16 subscribers. And the last time I looked, we had like 28. So I don't know. I feel like we're getting pretty popular.
I was thinking that after we get 50, we should do something for our first 50 subscribers.
Yeah.
Like a little giveaway.
Like, show them our titties.
For sure.
Cool. So you guys better hurry up.
Subscribe if you want a chance.
You want to see these titties.
Yitties.
Yitties. All right. If you like this episode, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening. Really helps us out.
We'll love you forever and ever.
Tell your friends and family about our podcast. And enjoy the rest of your week.
Absolutely.
And the rest of your day, or the rest of your night, or the rest of your morning.
The rest of your life.
Enjoy it, because it's going to be quick.
Jesus Christ.
Just kidding. It's going to be long and fruitful.
Long and lovely.
Long and lovely. Okay, bye.
Bye.